All right, here we go. Morning, y'all. Welcome to your Easy Like Sunday morning practice. Happy Father's Day, everybody. Pleasure to be here with you. If you're new, my name is Steve. I'm going to be guiding us through this all levels flow here. This simple yet not easy practice that's going to leave you feeling absolutely amazing. So we're here Tuesday, Thursday at 9 a.m. always. Saturday, Sunday, 10 a.m. We're always live on YouTube, Nama Steve Yoga on YouTube. But hey, welcome to your mat. And what do you say we just get things rolling straight away from child's pose here today, everybody? Woo! All right, hopefully everybody made that phone call to their father this morning, or maybe even brought them here to your practice, the yoga practice. But what a day for this, huh? The best studio in the world. Couldn't have asked for better weather. And give a shout out to my friend Macy, who's got these cork yoga mats over here. We'll pass those around at the end of class so you can get a look at those. But hey, let's begin straight away by wherever you're at with your cycle of breath. We're going to exhale everything out. And then together through your nose, we're going to take a big collective inhale, fill up. And through your mouth, go ahead and exhale, clear and empty all that out. Good. Once again, everybody, inhale, invite this ocean air a little bit deeper than that first breath, if that's at all possible. Exhale through your mouth, clear and empty it out. One more of those cleansing breaths, huh? Take a nice big inhale, fill up. And exhale, empty and clear everything out. Good. Careful over there. Now let's switch gears. Breathe in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we keep our lips sealed and we breathe out through our nose. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, everybody. Inhale, pull, and invite this breath deep into your lungs. And then lips stay sealed. Exhale, navel draws up and in. You gently push your breath out through your nose. Foundation of this meditation is deep diaphragm breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. This kind of breathing sends a message to our brain that says, hey, it's all good. It's all good. Whereas the breath we walk around with throughout most of our day, a lot of times it's short, it's choppy, and a lot of times it's in and out through our mouth. So that is a breath that you'll use in a state of fear, in a state of anger, frustration. So this is the opposite. The breathing that we use here in our yoga practice, it's the opposite. And has a direct effect on our state of mind. It's going to calm it. It's going to soothe our nervous system. So keep this breath flowing no matter what, everybody, okay? Even if you got to drop right back here to your child's pose, like 10, 15 times and take a break. Hey, keep that breath flowing. And do your best to make this next hour healing. So you can push yourself a little bit, but let's not beat ourselves up, all right? And of course, half the battle is won by just showing up to your mat. So thank yourself for showing up. Tell yourself, good job. Nobody can hear you do this. But it really matters that you do this. Your brain's a supercomputer. Your internal dialogue are the programs that you run. I'm glad you're here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, you're pulling this breath down deep. Exhale, you're keeping it flowing free no matter what. Let's start to get her done, y'all. Inhale, we're going to ease our way on up into your tabletop, all fours here. And then hands and knees is basically the blueprint for the next posture. So take one more inhale here, curl your toes under, and then exhale, lift your hips high to the sky. You're probably pretty familiar. We call this one the downward, the facing, and doggy. Beautiful. Now here is the time in our practice where we just start to open up physically. We kind of start to take notice of where we need to do the work physically. So you're going to feel a lot of tightness and tension, a lot of stuff bubbling to the surface. That's a good thing. Here is also the time in our practice where we allow our mind to drop into our body. We start to leave all the overthinking and overanalyzing off our mat. And we start to move into a state of just feeling, right? So we don't need to think about what we're feeling, just notice it. Take all 10 of your fingertips and make sure they're spread really wide. Put a little bend in both of your knees, and then keep that little bend, Try to press your hips higher and back further with that little bend. Yes, everybody. Now chin to your chest. Good. Inhale, let's send our left leg high to the sky. And take a couple breaths here. Now, instead of pointing, let's go ahead, open the hip. Go ahead, open your hip. So bend your left knee. Left heel's gonna come towards your right shoulder, kind of scorpion tail that leg, and then usually feels pretty good to take a couple circles with your knee. Start to get that snap, crackle, and pop out of that hip. If you wanna flip your dog or go somewhere else with this, you're more than welcome to. Breathe well for 5. Nice, everybody. 4. Yeah, last 3. Ooh, a lot of flippers today, huh? 2, all right. Take your left hand down if you're flipped. Inhale, send your left leg back up high to the sky. Now on your exhale, shift forward, pull your knee up into your chest, and then step it all the way through for a low lunge. Good, y'all. Drop your back right knee to the ground. Slide your left foot forward and see if you can slide your right knee back a little bit so that you can really sink your hips down and forward, really sink into this lunge. And then interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Now on an inhale, we're gonna sweep our hands up high to the sky. And now start to lean it back a little bit. So you're maybe looking straight to the sky. And then take your biceps back with your ears. And then breathe well. Inhale, see if you can straighten your arms and lift up and away a little bit more. Stay here. Exhale, press your hips and sacrum down and forward. Beautiful. Take another inhale, reach it high. And exhale, go ahead, release. Take both hands right back to the ground. Now, inhale, step your right foot forward so your feet are about hips width apart at the top of your mat. Here, you're gonna bend your knees at least a little bit to ease the hamstring and the lower back pressure. And then you've got the option here to interlace your fingers at your lower back. Good, y'all. With that little bend in your knees, with the fingers interlaced, find a halfway lift. You're gonna pull your hands back and you're gonna roll your shoulders back. Very good. Keep that clasp of your hands and then exhale, fold down deep. Lift your hands off your lower back towards the ocean. And see if you can just get a little bit more cooking in terms of sensation. Opening your shoulders, your chest. The opposite of sitting over that desk or keyboard. Steering wheel. Give me 2 more deep breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. How about one more, huh? Take a nice big inhale here. Very good, everybody. Exhale. Go ahead, release your hands to the ground. Take an inhale, find a halfway lift. If you're new to this, and take a couple breaths here. If you're new to this, hands just below your knees on your shins. Now you want to squeeze your shoulder blades. You literally want to flatten your back and take all the round out of your back. So your hips are pulling back, your head is reaching out, your shoulders are away from your ears. Take one more inhale, pull your chest, spine out a little bit longer. Exhale, fold, clench your palms. Step your left foot back so that you're in a low lunge. Drop your back left knee to the ground. Slide your right foot forward. Sink your hips and sacrum deep into your lunge. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Note an inhale. Sweep your hands up high to the sky. Good, y'all. Now lean it back. Remember, see if you can look straight to the sky. And then biceps back with your ears. See if you can sink into this till that the posture's, it seems like it's speaking to you, right? The translation of the sensation is saying something along the lines of, ah, ha, ha, ha. It's exactly what I need. Now breathe. Give me 2 more deep breaths, everybody. Inhale. Sacrum, hips down and forward. Exhale. One more. Inhale, lift up and away. Breathe in here. And exhale. Amazing job. Release. Take both hands to the ground. Now curl your back left toes under. Pick your back left knee up. And then inhale your right leg high to the sky for 3-legged dog. And then you're going to bend your knee, stack that hip, just like you did on the other side. And then take some movement. Do what your body seems to be asking for. Breathe, everybody. 5, 4. Excellent, everybody. Last 3, 2. All right, right hand down. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. And then just release and set her downward facing dog. Now, let's inhale, lift your heels and roll it forward to plank pose, high push-up position. Beautiful. Draw your navel in, and on your exhale, pull your hips back to the sky for downward facing dog. Once again, inhale, heels lift, roll it forward like a wave rolling through the ocean. Navel in, exhale, pull your hips back, downward facing dog. Once again, y'all, inhale, roll it forward, plank pose, just moving with that meditative breath. And exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. This time, we're going to inhale, roll it forward, plank pose, high push-up. And then we're going to lower slowly for 5, 4, elbows in, 3. Oh, how's your jaw doing, y'all? 2, take it all the way down. Slide your hands back a couple inches. Let's roll into 3 cobras here, y'all. Inhale, lift your chest a couple inches. Still looking straight down. I want you to smooth out the back of your neck. Good adjustments, y'all. Exhale, take her back down. You can press with your hands a little bit. Be gentle. Inhale, lift up once again. Cobra pose number 2. Shoulders back. Exhale, take her back down. One more, everybody. Inhale, Kobrasana, Bhujangasana, lifting up to that perfect degree. Exhale, take her back down. All done. That was number 3. Inhale, press up to hands and knees or straight to plank pose. And then exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Beautiful, everybody. Remember, breath-based meditation. The physicality of the practice, that's secondary. Keep your breath flowing. Honor what you're feeling here. And let's just start to move into our first warm-up flow, which is comprised of about 6 movements. Right? But these are 6 simple movements. These are also 6 movements you never want to lose the ability to do. Breathe well, and let's start to get her done, y'all. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. Very end of your exhale, walk, or you could lightly just hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch. Now take an inhale, find that halfway lift. We were there just a few moments ago. And then exhale, fold down deep. Draw your navel in. Now lead with your chest and let's inhale, rise. Good, float your torso. Reach up high to the sky here. Amazing job. Exhale, take a back bend. Goal post your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades and open across your heart. Inhale, come on back up and stretch your hands high to the sky. And then exhale, fold with a flat spine. Put a little bend in your knees and try to lay your torso out long. Inhale, find your halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose. We're going to shift forward, shoulders in front of wrists, and then exhale, lower halfway down, elbows straight back. Really good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Now, tops of the feet are down. See if you can lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps. And then exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. So that's not a total requirement, that lifting of your knees and upward facing dog. But if you just want to enhance the practice a little bit, if you want to add a little bit of challenge in there, that's one of those little tips you can do, lifting your knees. Like this practice, you could find little ways, just like you can in just about anything, find little ways to kind of just cut the corners and cheat and almost like you're going through the motions. But I want you to get all that you can possibly get out of this, everybody. So I'll give you those little tips, ways you can just level up your practice a little bit. Breathe. That's the first tip, first and foremost. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch. Now inhale, find your halfway lift, flat back, shoulder blades are squeezing, really good. Exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out. Inhale, rise. Float your torso like a bubble floating to the surface, reach to the heavens. Exhale, give me that back bend. Go post your arms, Anugatasana. Inhale, come on back up and stretch your hands high to the sky. And exhale, fold all the way down. A Sunday morning moving meditation. Inhale, halfway lift. You reset your spine here. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Now shift forward, and then shoulders and hips move together, lower halfway down. Your elbows go straight back. Good, y'all. Now upward facing dog, tops of the feet down, knees lifting. Take your shoulders and roll them back away from your ears. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet, sweet dogger, y'all. Whew. Nice job, everybody. Just starting to build the heat a little bit from within. Kind of like that bonfire that you've gotten started before, where you got to start slow. You got to start small with little kindling, scraps of wood, some paper. Once we get that flame, when we start to build that heat, we'll just start to add on some bigger logs, everybody. Keep breathing. Inhale, bend your knees, hips pressed back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands, heels and toes are touching, y'all. Inhales your halfway lift, chest pulls out long and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, and dive in deep. Inhale, rise. Come on up, reach your hands, stretch them up high, beautiful. Exhale, give me that back bend and make that feel nothing short of amazing. Inhale, back up, reach up and fill up. And exhale, fold all the way down, lay your torso out long and empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull out long through your chest and through your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward, lower with control, with strength, everybody. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog, feeding your heart through. And exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger, dogger, doggeroo. Whew. Nice, everybody. That blood is starting to flow. Synovial fluid starting to flood your joints. Even that dopamine and serotonin, those are starting to spike, everybody. These are all really good things. I commend you for showing up to your mat. You're doing amazing. Give me 2 more breaths here. Give me 1 more flow on your own. Surya Namaskar 8. If you want to add something, add something. You want to skip something, be my guest. As long as you breathe deep, I'm cool with it, y'all. drinking up that ocean air, saturating, nourishing, replenishing, rejuvenating every cell of your body with each and every cycle of breath. You're going to feel good when you leave here.
How you doing? I got you. I got you.
Whew. Inhale. Exhale. 20 minutes in. And hopefully, that breath that you've been cultivating this whole time is just even a little bit more calming and soothing and meditative than it was 20 minutes ago, before we added the physicality to this. From here, angle your heels in, your toes out. Walk your hands back towards your feet. And then bend your knees and squat down to Malasana frog pose. Try to bring your feet flat. So a lot of us have to bring our feet wider than we'd expect. And then try to straighten your spine. Press your heart forward. Pull your tailbone down. Extend through the crown of your head. That last flow was 6 simple movements we never want to lose the ability to do. This, as you know, is supposed to be a resting posture for the human body. We never want to lose the ability to do this. But, you know, looking at some of our faces, it's definitely not a resting posture at this point. Perhaps one day, huh? Again, interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, straighten your arms up, and take your biceps with your ears. Now, with your straight arms and your straight spine, we're going to come to standing in 5, 4, good, y'all, 3, 2, awesome. We're all the way up, 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 and we're coming right back down in 5. Just a little bit slower than you actually want to move. 4, right back to where we started in 3, and then we'll flow a couple times, y'all. 2, all right, squat her down, hands through heart center, and then together, everybody, let's inhale. Stand up, sweep your arms out to the side, reach them up high. Exhale, squat right back down, hands through heart. Give me 2, Utah, give me 2. Inhale, come up, reach up and fill up, breathe in. Exhale, squat right back down. How about one more? Inhale, come on out and up, drinking up that ocean air. Exhale, squat right back down, hands through heart center. Take one more. Great big inhale here, breathe in big. Whoa. One more breath in that squat. Okay, so I'll do this again. Exhale, squat right back down. That's it for that one, y'all. In your squat, take one more big, beautiful breath in. And then exhale, release the forward fold. Straighten your legs. Heel toe your feet back in the hips width apart. Walk it right back to your downward facing dog. And let's just hop right back on that Sunday morning flow train. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands, heels and toes touch. Inhale, that same halfway lift we've done a few times already. Give me some length. Exhale, fold and draw your navel in, dive in deep. Now inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips low, lift your chest and reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs. You're familiar with this one, very. Inhale, halfway lift, pull your chest out long and lengthen. Halfway lift, everybody. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift it forward and lower halfway down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Heart comes through your biceps. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Now inhale, lift your left leg, send her up high to the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, let's go knee to nose, shift forward, pull it up. Maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, left leg, send her up high. And exhale, sweep her all the way through to your hands. Stack your knee directly above your ankle. Rooting to your feet. Inhale, we simply rise to crescent pose and reach for the sky. Very good. Exhale, stay tall. Just slide your hands to heart center and draw your navel in. Inhale, sweep them out and sweep them up. The biggest breath you've taken all morning, y'all. Exhale, take it down. Step your left foot back. Shift forward, lower halfway. Inhales that upward facing dog, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger, dogger, doggeroo. Inhale, right leg, send her on up. Good, knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Good, and the exhale, sweep her through a low lunge, eh? Inhale, you ride that breath on up and reach your hands to the heavens. Exhale, hands to heart, navel in. I want you to feel your strong core. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up. Drink that ocean air deep up into your lungs. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back. Move through your flow. Easy like Sunday morning, yo. Upward facing, feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger, dogger. Amazing, everybody. That heat is starting to build within. Just about time to throw some bigger logs on that fire and watch these flames go sky high. Inhale, bend your knees, hips pressed back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands. We do it again. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold, dive in deep. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, everybody, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward. Lower with control. Good, upward facing dog, heart open wide, broaden across your collarbones. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her on up. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, see if you can step it through, heel, ball, toe. And then inhale, root down and rise up, reach up and fill up. Exhale, hands to heart center, spine is tall. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up, the biggest breath you've taken all day. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Move through your flow. You are doing amazing, everybody. Right side on your own. Simple stuff, right? Nothing complicated. Nothing overly technical. But we're going to leave no stone unturned, I can promise you that. Keep breathing. Beautiful. The blood is flowing now, y'all. Fantastic. Inhale. Exhale. Pulling that ocean air deep into your lungs. Keeping it flowing free in through your nose, out through your nose. Calming, soothing your nervous system. We're hitting the reset button today, y'all. It matters you're here. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk, or that light hop of feet between hands, heels and toes are touching. Take an inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, dive it on in. Hold posterior chain here. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest and reach your hands high to the sky. Now stay here, chair plane is your exhale. Jet airplane your arms. Hinge at your waist and set your belly on your thighs and your knees on your chest so your back is perfectly parallel to the ground. Now, let's reach to the ocean with your hands and lift your heels and make your calves as solid as possible. For 5. Beautiful, everybody. 4. Sink a little bit. 3. 2, listen, take an inhale here, stay here. Just set your heels down on your exhale. Inhale, lift your chest. We're right back to that chair pose for one more big, beautiful breath in. Exhale, release, forward fold. Dive it on it. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward and lower halfway. Awesome. Inhales that upward facing dog, heart open wide. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her up high to the sky. Now listen carefully. On your exhale, take your left knee to your left elbow this time. And then inhale, take it across to your right elbow. And exhale back to your left. Do it again. Inhale, right elbow. You okay, Daniela? Exhale, left elbow. Do it again. Inhale, right elbow. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, left leg, send her up high to the sky. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Beautiful. Inhale, root into your feet, rise. Reach your hands to the sky as you breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center, empty out completely. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up, reach your hands high. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Warrior 2. Good. Long stance. A deep bend in your front left knee. We're moving towards 90 degrees with that knee. If it doesn't quite get there, it's all good. Throughout this practice, we're not trying to get anywhere. Right? Be a part of the process, moment by moment, breath by breath. Now your gaze is steady out over the ocean. Inhale, you can get taller in your spine and stretch your arms a little bit longer. Literally pull them away from each other. And then exhale, sink a little bit deeper and get a little bit more cooking. Right? We don't have to complicate things when we got things like Warrior 2. You can be active enough to feel it everywhere. Give me 2 more deep breaths, everybody. You're doing amazing. Inhale. Exhale. Now they're full. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale, start to reach it forward. And then side angle pose is your exhale. Now forearm to thigh is good if you want. Right hand can reach to the ocean. Yeah, palm facing down. But try to keep your body narrow. So if there was a laser beam attached to your heart center, you'd want that laser beam to be pointed directly towards La Jolla rather than towards the ground. And bicep with your ear. Right shoulder rolling back. Whole lot of communication and sensation. Whole lot of breathing. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now stay low in your lunge and reverse your warrior. I know you're feeling that front left leg. Reach up with your right hand. Grab your left wrist. And now I want you to pull up, out, and away for 5. I'm going to run down here, y'all. Well, just kind of follow along. 4. We got rotated crescent to the back of our mat. In 3. Here we go, y'all, 2. Inhale, we straighten our front leg way around. Spin your back left heel up and take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Okay. Hey, listen, if you need to take that transition in like 8 different movements, do it. It's all good. If you need to come out totally and begin again, do that. You can drop your back knee to the ground if you need as well. Now, make sure your torso is lifted off your thigh. So there is actually some daylight in between your rib cage and thigh. Phenomenal, y'all. Heel presses, head reaches on your inhale. And then you use that leverage to ring out your weekend. You want to fly your arms wide? Go for it. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, everybody. You got this. Inhale. Exhale it out. 1 more. Take an inhale. Rotation. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs. And parallel your feet. Stagger yourself with your neighbor if need be. And then see if you can grab your big toes. And you know, maybe that isn't happening, so you grab your calves or your ankles. But shift a little bit more weight forward into the balls of your feet. Drop your head down and breathe well. Simple movements we never want to lose the ability to do. Right? You've heard the term, if you don't use it, you lose it. You know that's the truth. If you don't take certain shapes, certain movements within your body with some regularity, the muscles tighten, the fascia, the interconnective tissue tightens. So every time you show up to your yoga mat, it's nothing short of a treat, a treatment, a gift. 1 more breath here. Inhale. Exhale it out. All right. Inhale, hands on our shoulders. Take an inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands to low lunge, top of your mat. And then take your fingertips about 8-10 inches in front of your left toes. Lean into your front left leg and lift your back right leg up parallel to the ground. So it's a one-legged halfway lift. Pull your chest out long and flatten your spine, straighten your spine. Take an inhale, look up and lengthen out as you breathe in. And exhale, twist your left hand high to the sky. Pavarita Ardha Chandrasana. Balancing half moon, or rotated balancing half moon. Woo! Y'all breathing? You okay there? You look a little shaky. We're here for 5. Nice, y'all. Heel presses, head reaches, inhale. 4. Now, when you twist, you want to draw your navel in. This helps protect your lower spine. 3. Beautiful, everybody. 2. How about 1 more? Big breath in here. Our release is forward fold. Set everything down. Woo! Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, fold, squat down deep. Lift your heels, tuck your chin to your chest, and bring your forehead to your knees. Good, y'all. So I mentioned earlier, like dopamine and serotonin and oxytocin. Whenever you exercise, these get elevated. Right? So we're doing that. We've got the physical exercise, but we're doing it in a mindful, meditative way. So this is also a mental exercise. But beyond working every muscle, tendon, tissue, organ, and elevating that dopamine and serotonin, right now you're massaging your thyroid and your parathyroid gland, which helps regulate sleep and digestion. An overall resetting of your body, everybody. Take another inhale here. And then forward fold as your exhale, straighten your legs and dive your torso down. Inhale, halfway lift, chest pulls out long. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, high push-up. Hey, Vixen. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your, where are you going? Ground into your left hand. And then roll open to your right for side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Yes, everybody, y'all breathing? Crescent shape your left side body, engage those outer obliques. Yeah, drop a knee if you need, or a forearm. Hey, if you're feeling strong and you want to take your right leg up off your left, be my guest. Right hand to the ocean, give me two. Nice, Rick. Inhale. Exhale, reach really long as you breathe in. Exhale, release to plank pose, and we're just going to take her to the other side. Ground into your right hand. Roll open to your left for side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Yes, everybody. Woo! Engaging those outer obliques. Softening your face, your jaw. Breathing well. You want that left leg up? It's about that time. If not so much, no worries. Left hand, ocean. 2 deep breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Reach long, breathe in. Exhale, release. Move through your flow. And I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog, y'all. Woo! Nice work. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Just this right side to go, y'all. Inhale, lift your right leg, send her up high to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale across to your left elbow. And exhale right back to your right. Again, inhale, left elbow. Exhale, right elbow. One more. Inhale, left. You got it. Exhale, right. Inhale, right leg, send her on up. Exhale, sweep her all the way through to your hands. Stack knee above ankle. Inhale, we rise to crescent pose. Reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, heart center, empty out, navel in. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up, and reach your hands high. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. We steady our gaze, right? Because if your eyes are all over the place, your mind's going to kind of follow suit. We steady our breathing. As I mentioned earlier, when your mind's all over the place, when you're angry, you're frustrated, your breath is short, it's choppy. This is the complete opposite breathing that we use in our yoga. Deep and full, mindful. It's not your natural breath, so you got to pay attention to it. And then see what you can get cooking. Can you be active enough physically to feel this everywhere? Every inch, every cell. Calm enough to be able to hold it forever. Yes, everybody. One more. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Side angle pose is your exhale. Pick your poison. Whether it's forearm to thigh or you're moving towards some other expression. Know that this in every posture is going to be very unique to you. Left hand to the ocean, palm facing down. Left shoulder rolling back, and if you had that laser beam right in your heart center here, it'd be pointing directly towards Mission Beach. Yes, everybody, pull long and feel something. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale. Reverse your warrior. Reverse warrior. Reach up with your left hand. Grab your right wrist. Pull up, pull out, pull away. We're here for 5. Nice, y'all. 4. Ooh, stereo. 3. Here we go, the back of our mat. 2. Spin your back heel up. Hook your right elbow, tricep, whatever you can get to the outside of your knee or thigh. And then make sure you're balanced, you're steady and sturdy. From there, work the posture and let the posture work for you. Heel presses, head reaches, you're working on that length inhale. And then you're using the leverage, the rotating, the strength on your exhale. 3 more breaths if you want to fly those arms wide, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. You got 1 more full breath. This is it. Get all you can get. 1 more. Inhale. Rotation. Very nice. Release your hands to the ground. Walk them to the right. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Woo! Option to swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. Find your halfway lift. Your shoulders are going to roll back. You broaden across your heart. And then exhale, fold. Dive in deep. Breathe well. Simple shapes. Simple postures. Simple stretches. That not only do you want to be able to do till you're 120, 130, 140 years old, but these shapes, these postures, these stretches, these movements, let's be honest, you wouldn't take most of them unless you showed up to your yoga mat. It matters. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale. Very good. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground underneath your shoulders. Inhale. Look up and lengthen out as you breathe in. Exhale. Take a stroll. Walk your hands top of your mat. Now take your hands about 8-10 inches in front of your right toes. Lean into your front right leg and pick your back left leg up till it's parallel to the ground. And your back, your chest, your upper torso is pulling out. It's a 1-legged halfway lift. Take an inhale, look up some more and lengthen. Navel in on your exhale, twist your right hand high to the sky. Pavarita Ardha Chandrasana. If you fall, you fall. Right? This happens. It's going to happen in yoga. It's going to happen in life. See if you can, if you're going to fall, just fall in a way that's mindful. And then get back up. Dust yourself off. Give it 1 more try. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale here. Woo! Exhale, release, forward fold, set everything down. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, and what do you say? Well, let's just lower all the way down to our mat. Beautiful. Now, bend your back right knee, reach back with your left hand and clasp your foot. Take your right arm, extend it forward. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your leg up and back and lift everything up. Still looking straight down, still smoothing out the back of our neck. But everything lifting, everything includes your left leg. Give me 2, y'all. Inhale. Are you having fun yet? Exhale, that's it. One more. Take an inhale, lift up, kick up, breathe in. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Left ear to your mat, gaze to your right. If you want to bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs back and forth, go for it. Let's take that other side, huh? Chin forward, left knee bends, right hand reaches back and clasps your foot. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your leg up and back, lift everything up. Hey, what are you doing? You good one? You good one? Huh? Want to say hi? It's okay. There we go. Right leg lifting, left arm stretching and lifting. Two more here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, lift up, kick up, breathe in. Ah, beautiful. Release. Drop your right ear to your mat. Gaze left. And again, if you want to take that movement with your legs, you go for it. All right, everybody. The, if you will, finale, oh, geez, of our spinal strengtheners. That'd have been the finale right there. Bend your knees. Grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand. Sorry, left foot left. Exhale everything out. And then you know where to go, y'all. Kick your legs up and back. Lift up everything. There we go. So even your thighs are lifting off your mat. Knees in towards each other. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, see if you can roll onto your right side. Roll onto your right side. And if everybody moves together, then we got the space. Uh-huh. And let's inhale, take her back to center, kick up once again. And then exhale, roll onto your left side. Now I know this feels kind of awkward. It feels kind of awkward, but think of it this way. That's really nothing compared to how awkward it looks. Right. Let's inhale, come back to center, kick up one last time, breathe in. Exhale, release, and set everything down. Woo! I'll meet you back in downward facing dog when you're ready. It's our last down dog of our practice already, y'all. I know you're thinking the same thing. Ha ha. Woo! You didn't have to come here. You could have went straight to that brunch, be on your second flight of champagne right about now. Couple of waffles sitting in front of you. But the fact that you chose to come here, that tells me something about you. Something really good. Take an inhale here. Exhale, just step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back right knee to the ground and move to half pigeon pose. Left ankle comes across towards your right wrist. You want to pull your heel in towards your body at least a little bit. I do a whole lot. Closes the knee joint. Now hips stay level rather than leaning onto your left hip, back row. And then inhale, yes you. You thought about it. Inhale, hands walk back, open your heart, breathe in. And then walk your hands out. Drop your head down. Drop your forehead down if you can. An opportunity to go deeper into that deep diaphragm breathing. The foundation of our meditation. If you can control your breath, you can begin to slow down, control, and settle your mind. Your physiology will follow suit, right? This deep breathing can help lower your blood pressure, get you out of that fight or flight state, that sympathetic nervous system. What we want to be in more of the time is that parasympathetic nervous system. That's a rest and digest state. That's a healing, healthy state. Yoga doesn't create it. It returns us to it. You folks joining us online, hope you're having a great morning. Happy Father's Day. Hope you get value out of your time here, everybody. I appreciate you. Please hit that like button. Leave me a comment before you go. Let me know where you're tuning in from, and I'll hit you back. From here, everybody, walk your hands back out of this one. Just back it up. Lean onto your left hip a little bit. Turn to face La Jolla. Bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Knees are nice and wide. Good. Root into your sit bones. Inhale, straighten your spine, lengthen your spine. Breathe in. And then hinge at your waist, lead with your heart, and fold down from there. There you go. You got your forearms, your elbows on your inner thighs, just prying those hips open. Same breathing we began to cultivate. And we're coming up on an hour. Not quite, but we're getting there. Says something that you showed up, because you knew on some level this was going to be challenging. On some level. You know, more for some than others, but and some of us, it's the physical aspect that's the challenging. For others, it's just settling into the moment and keeping focused on the breath, so it's the mental aspects. We got a whole lot cooking in the pot, everybody. You're doing phenomenal. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Ease your way up on out of this one. Lean and turn towards the street. Take your left leg extended behind you. Half pigeon on your right leg, facing the street. Heel comes across towards your left wrist. Hips are level. Inhale, walk your hands back and open your heart. And then exhale, walk your hands out, drop your head down and open your hips. Is that John Denver? Is it? Oh. I thought it was like El Croce. Is it not Croce? That was a Croce. Jim Croce. Did I say El Croce? El Bundy? Wasn't it El Bundy? Beautiful, y'all. Walk your hands back out of this one. Lean onto your right hip. You can turn and face La Jolla once again. Take your legs, spread them as wide apart as you can get them in a V. You might need to stagger yourself with your neighbor and negotiate some space, and then see if you can take your hands behind your hips and maybe slide forward just a little bit more. Now you can either stay here, like for some of us, this is enough, just pressing with your hands, or rooting to your sit bones. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, fold all the way down. Fold all the way down. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I commend you for showing up today, but I recommend that we show up more days than you don't. Right? Nothing of value, of any meaning, is ever easy. You got to show up, what you've done today, but you got to do it again and again and again. You hear me say, you don't have to master yoga, but I do recommend you master the art of showing up to yoga. This is an amazing service you're doing for yourself. And, I mentioned all those things, the physical stuff. You'd have to go to a masseuse, a physical therapist, a chiropractor, all those things to get what we're doing here today physically. The dopamine, the serotonin, the oxytocin, how many medications would you have to take to up that? Well, if you show up to your mat, you don't have to take any. It matters, y'all. One more, inhale. Exhale, let's take it on back up. Swing both legs around to the top of your mat. Palms face up. Let's roll easily onto your back, vertebra by vertebra. Now, once you get down there, bend your knees, plant the soles of your feet so your knees are above your ankles, and then press into your feet and lift your hips to the sky. Set to Bandhasana, the bridge pose. What's that? No. I'm going on our phone, yeah. Now you could stay here or take your hands back by your ears, thumbs face you, fingers face forward, and maybe just give it a try, pressing up to wheel pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Now what I do is press up to the crown of my head for a moment. I don't put all my weight there, right? It lets me get my bearings, and then I can shorten my stance and then maybe straighten up. Good, everybody. 5, 4. Woo! Last 3. Awesome, everybody. 2, take an inhale. Chin to chest. Come all the way back down in your exhale. Pull your knees into your chest. You got happy baby pose. Happy baby, y'all. Sure. Spinal twist of your choosing to finish out, everybody. When you're twisting, make sure you hit both sides evenly. Oh, sorry. Chris. Anything? Awesome. Thanks for having. Hey, when you're all evened out, take her back to center. Pull both knees in one more time, everybody. And let it go. Let your legs fall out long. Your toes will fall open. Palms, you can just rest them face up along your side body. Now lay back. Close your eyes, everybody. We made it. We did it. Let's take an inhale here through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Another inhale. Exhale, empty out. One more, inhale. Hold full. And release. Nice, everybody. Let your breath just settle into its natural pace. Allow your body to soften. And for just a few moments, let your mind be still. I'll guide us out in just a few. Savasana. This is there something I can say like, I don't know, organic, sustainable, you know, something?
All natural.
All natural.
Yeah, all natural, 100% recycled.
Okay.
Organic.
Okay. Thank you too, man.
So much.
Perfect timing, huh? Feel see if you can just start to feel the sun here, that ocean breeze on your skin. If you'd like to wiggle your fingertips, wrists, ankles, go for that. And you got the option to make your way to seated as well. And everybody, it might be your first time, it might be your 1,000th time you've shown up to your mat. This is huge every time you show up. Please thank yourself for being here. Tell yourself good job. You want this positive internal dialogue. A lot of times, myself included, you know, it's not that way. I thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this practice. I love sharing it, and I feel very blessed to be able to do this work. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system that we use here. My intention in starting these classes 14 years ago was to share it, because I think everybody can benefit physically, mentally, whatever, like so many other ways. So thank you for your generosity. Thank you for honoring the system. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste. Fantastic job, everybody. Call your dad if you haven't already. If you're new, I've got these Venmo QR codes on the back of the benches here. They're also on the back of the class as well. I've got my friend Macy over here who has these all-natural cork yoga mats. Please go check those out. And every one of these that is sold, they plant a tree as well. So please come. She's right over there. Check that out. Also, to my left, we have a guy I've actually met a couple times, UFC Hall of Famer Chris Lieben, who has San Diego Training Center, his MMA gym. So please come over there and check that out. They've got schedules, they got some flyers. One of the best in the business to learn from, everybody. Enjoy your day. We'll see y'all go on Namaste Yoga YouTube, and we'll see y'all Tuesday morning, huh? Thank you. Oh. No, no, no. Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's Jim Croce.
Jim Croce, yeah.
I'm stuck on it. I'm like, which one was Chris Lieben? I'm trying to.
Chris Lieben. He's right.
I remember seeing
Tatted up. He was like season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter.
Oh,
Crazy fucking dude.
He's a piece of fucking.
Yeah.
He's not a psycho, right?
Yeah.
He like always started shit.
Shit, my speaker's still on. Chris is like, what?
You want that coming in?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I totally remember that guy.
Yeah, he's right there. Nice guy.
That's red.
Told me before, but I forgot. When are you getting more shirts?
I'm going to the printer tomorrow.
Notice how I waited till you had your mouth all
Oh, yeah.
stuffed up. So, yeah.
I'm going to the printer tomorrow. It's a new printer, so I'm hoping I'll get it. The last printer was like 2.5, 3 weeks. So that's why I'm going to a new printer. So hopefully he can.
I suggested to your associate having something on their phone number's not good, a website
Uh huh.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Because now that's if you want to be more visible. You might not. I don't know. You're pretty crowded here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're pretty crowded. But if you do, if you can put the website on there,
Yeah.
and, you got a Facebook page.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Now my
that-
Steve Yoga, my
Yeah.
YouTube. Oh wait,
Yeah.
which we're still live right now. Folks, if you're still online with us, thanks for tuning in. Hope you get value. Hit that like button for me, everybody. We'll see y'all next time. Yo. Buffalo.